Hello, I'm Arthur, the Deputy Prime Minister, second speaker from the government team. Now I'll refute their arguments and provide our last argument. Firstly, they answer about our main argument too. It doesn't make people loyalty to the country. But I want to answer. We meant that we can learn to cope ourselves when the war breaks out. So it has nothing to be with loyalty. And secondly, to answer their main argument one, I want to answer that because of the technology is developing, the religious people are starting to cease ever since the Renaissance. And I will answer the reputation for our main argument one and their main argument two. Firstly, I want to say that if Korea legalizes alternative military service, the people will not obey them. And secondly, that the alternative military service won't help when the war breaks out, because welfare doesn't help people at the war period. So it will make country more worse. And now I will provide our last argument. Our last argument is if we execute the draft for the military service, we can maintain the military by minimum property. Draft is the best way to keep the military by minimum property. Actually, we pay around 10,000 won for each draft military soldiers. And we don't have to pay as much as money for the facility as occupational soldiers are lavished. So we can spend at least 10 trillion won for draft military service. But the not draft military service will take a lot of money. We have to pay at least 800,000 won for each and pay more for facility. So we have to pay at least 480 trillion won. So the draft military service is the best way to maintain the military by the minimum property. So, and the another advantage is no. So I agree with the motion. Korea should have a draft for the military service. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emily, the leader of opposition second speaker. Today, I'm here to claim our assertion and to refute proposition team's answers before start. Do you know military service? It is a period of service in the armed forces that every man in certain countries has to do. And I often think Korea should not have a draft for military service. There are 3 reasons. 1. Against religious belief. 2. Alternative military service. 3. Individual freedoms. Then I will tell you about individual freedoms. Firstly, I refute government team's arguments. They think if do the alternative way, instead of military service, people will not obey it. But if we made a requirement, if for example, patients can patients and so on, then to their main argument too, if they don't have loyalty, they will not protect to country. If there is the war, they will run away. And their main argument 3, maintain minimum property by military service. But it's a small portion of all the money we pay, so we don't have to care about it. Then I will provide our third arguments. Our third argument is that the draft for military service can harm the inherent freedom of people. A draft for military service is the institution that forces people to protect the country. It forces people to get tested and perform military service for the certain periods of time with law. Therefore, it can be against people's religious and political beliefs. They force people to kill people if necessary in order to protect the country. That means that the government hire people to kill people, which make us think that the government is considering people as means, not aims. So we think that as an individual that can think, it doesn't fit the rights of them. Immanuel Kant say that people degrade to means, not aims, therefore inherently harming the freedom of people. So I strongly believe that Korea should not have a draft for military service. Thank you for listening.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jun, and I'm government with the speaker. First, I'm going to rebut what Deputy Leader of Opposition, second speaker said. First, they said make requirement, but don't understand we don't understand what did you mean by requirements. And they said, it is small money to keep without soldiers or without draft for military service. But 8 trillion isn't a small money. And however, they said, however, it's 8 trillion won. And just imagine, it's not a little money. It's very big. It isn't little money. And their third main argument, individual freedom. However, when the war actually breaks out, what would you choose? Would you run away or fight? You mostly would run away, and if we allow individuals freedom, the nation will break down, and there will be no place any of us will go. Think like North Korea is attacking us, but there's not many soldiers to fight with them. Even if our country's population is more than North Korea, but they can't fight, and not all of the people are knowing how to use guns, so we will lose. So, whole place of Korea will be North Korea's place. So we don't have any place to live. Or by this, and they dropped many arguments or to our rebut against their first and second argument. Thank you for listening.